I feel sad when I think about it. Peter Parker was a child at that time. Let's put together the events. Yes, in the Endgame, the presence of all the characters that we love, the beauty of visual effects, and the emotions that are created when watching made us say this is a wonderful movie. But besides these positive things, it had so many nonsense scenes too. Especially, I can't forget this scene, where everyone picks Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet and runs around. But what if Peter Parker got aggressive with the Infinity Gauntlet and snapped his fingers before everyone else and Tony himself? Would he live or die? Who would be affected? And how it would happen? Let's see. If Peter would do that, there are two main possibilities here. First one is he would die. Second, and more optimistic one, is he would crippled and wouldn't use the right side of his body anymore. In this video, we will talk about both possibilities. If Sony would have wanted to use their rights on Spider-Man, they could have killed him by letting Peter Parker use the Infinity Stones before Tony Stark, but my thought is, if Peter Parker or Captain America would have snapped their fingers, they wouldn't die. But let's talk about the alternative case that he dies. Peter looks around and sees everyone is fighting and understood the war is not on their side. Then he used the stones with courage. Thanos and his army disappeared. Everyone screams and tries to understand what happened. In the first stage, it sat in that Tony Stark would query and blame himself because nobody knew Peter closer than Iron Man. Besides Civil War, no other heroes had memories with him. So I don't think others would become so sad and depressed about Peter's death. But Captain America's job is so hard here. If you remember, he said, "Tony, if we lose, we will lose together." But when losing Captain was not there, and Iron Man became mad. Plus, if after such a big battle, Tony Stark's spiritual son Peter had died, Captain America would have been killed by Iron Man. After that, Tony would be depressed in the next months, and it would spark a chance for Mysterio to take his revenge, and we would see Far From Home between Iron Man and Mysterio. But the main situation is who will tell this to me. Probably after that incident, the first person to collapse is May, and she wouldn't forgive Tony for that. It's unclear that Wonder could convince Tony about Vision. I think in this case, Tony would kill Captain Mysterio, would trick Wanda, and made to get revenge from Tony. Even after what he did to Captain Falcon, and Winter Soldier would get involved. And there you have a sinister team of good heroes. We can expand the scenario. But let's now look at the other situation. And if you have other theories about what would happen if Peter died, you can write them in the comment section. Now let's say Peter used the stones and was seriously wounded. First of all, we can say this case is way better than the first one. I can imagine Tony and Bruce, Banner's months of research to cure Peter. On the other hand, everyone is thankful to Peter Parker. Visitors are coming to see him every day. And they are not only humans. Peter became popular throughout the entire galaxy. Even some civilizations idolized him. Besides all humor, if in future movies, Peter will get a chance to go back in time. Seeing such scenes is very likely don't remember his words. If I were strong enough, Tony Stark would be still alive. I can talk all day. But I want to know your ideas about that scenario too. So please write about both versions in the comments below. Hope you liked this video. If you are a Spider-Man fan, you would probably like this video to thank you for watching.